Hi, and welcome to Storytime at Taminmin Community Library. You remember me, I'm Jo from Storytime, and I also have a special guest with me today. I'd like to introduce and say a big warm welcome to local member Gerry Wood, and also a bit of a well-known chicken man around town. Welcome along, Gerry, to Storytime.
Thank you, Jo. It sounds like a good day.
Well, it is a good day. You can see it's a good day.
I've never dressed up like this before.
Well, I must say, it does suit you. You're looking very spectacular.
I do get a bit itchy around the chin with it.
It doesn't.
Yes, I know. Yes.
But maybe if you've got a little bit of bling and stuff at home, maybe you could get it and pop it on too. Because we're doing a particularly special story time today. So today we are celebrating National Simultaneous Storytime. And that happens once a year all around Australia, Gerry. So everyone reads a book and everyone reads it at exactly the same time. So did you know that means, Gerry, you and I and all the kids at home, we are going to be reading this one book at the same time as about 1 million other kids.
We're going to be simultaneous.
We are going to be simultaneous.
I've never been simultaneous before. It sounds good.
Maybe it's time.
Yeah.
The book that we will read today is going to be Whitney and Brittany, Chicken Divas.
Chickens?
So, Gerry knows a lot about chickens. Have you got chickens at home, Gerry?
No, I'm sorry.
You haven't got
I
chickens?
used to have them.
You haven't got them anymore?
No, you know why?
Why?
I've got puppy dogs.
Oh, okay.
But when they go, we'll get chickens back.
Well, everybody loves having a best mate for a puppy dog, and we love our chickens too. I've got about 6 girls at home, and they give us lots of eggs, so that's nice. So, one of the things that's really special about National Storytime is that we celebrate about how important it is to be able to read and just how much fun reading books can be. And we know that from Storytime. So make sure that you come back and join us real soon for our story time and the fun books that we read. Well, what do you think, Gerry? Do you think it's time for some songs and things?
Yeah, let's start off with some happy tunes.
All right, let's do some tunes and we'll come back to reading our books soon. Okay, well, Gerry, when we do story time at the library, we do a welcome song. Would you mind helping me with a welcome song? If you've got a spare egg...
I have a spare egg.
I might get you to shake along.
Okay, shake along.
If you've got something at home that you can shake along to the welcome songers too, make sure you've got your little bit of shaker. Are you ready? Okay. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you this morning? I am fine, hope you are too. You are too. You are too. I am fine, hope you are too. Hope you're well this morning. Lovely, thank you, Gerry.
That was terrific.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, I'm glad I came.
Okay, so with Chicken Divas as our special book today, what we thought would be a lot of fun is Gerry and I thought that we should probably do a few songs about maybe down on the farm, things like that.
Well, we live in the rural area.
We do indeed, we do.
Yes.
So we thought that maybe we could do Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
Good idea.
Now this version's a good one. It's got lots of noises in it for all the animals, and then we come back and we add them in. So I'd like it if you joined in and did it too, don't you think?
I hope they all join in. I'll be listening as well as singing.
Very carefully. Yes. All right, let's do this. Old MacDonald had a farm.
MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. Well, it moo-moo here and moo-moo there, here moo there, moo everywhere, moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some chickens, E-I-E-I-O. So they cluck, cluck here and cluck, cluck there, here, cluck there, cluck everywhere, cluck, cluck, moo-moo here and moo-moo there, here, moo there, moo everywhere, moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. The barn here and the bar there, in the bar, in the bar, everywhere, bar, cluck, cluck here, cluck, cluck there. Here, cluck there, cluck everywhere, cluck, cluck, moo, moo here, oh, moo, moo there. Here, moo there, moo everywhere, moo, moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some pigs. E-I-E-I-O. With a oink oink here and a oink oink there. Here a oink, there a oink, everywhere an oink oink. Ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there. Here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck cluck. Moo moo here and a moo moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. All that dog had a fun. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some ducks. E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Oink oink here and a oink oink there. Here a oink, there a oink, everywhere an oink oink. Ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there. Here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck cluck. Moo moo here and moo moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere moo moo. Old MacDonald had a fun. E-I-E-I-O.
Oh,
What
wow.
a farm!
That's a very busy farm.
He'd
that
be
he had.
exhausted at the end of the day.
How did you go keeping up? I think I struggled a little bit.
Oh, that was hard work.
It was hard work,
Yes.
but a lot of fun too. Okie doke. All right, well, let's go for something a little bit slower and something that we all really, really like. So what else is down on the farm? Maybe down on the library farm? Who's our little puppet friend that we like to do? Are you ready for 5 little ducks?
There are ducks on this farm too.
Ready?
5 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away.
Mother duck said,
quack, 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 quack.
But only 4 little ducks came back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, 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 quack.
But only 3 little ducks came back.
1, 2, 3 little ducks.
3 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, 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 quack.
But only 2 little ducks came back.
1, 2. Only 2.
2 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, 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 quack.
But only 1 little duck came back.
Just 1.
1 little duck.
Went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, 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 quack.
But none of those 5 little ducks came back.
No ducks came.
Old Mother Duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother Duck said, quack, 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 quack.
And all of the 5 little ducks came back.
Oh, you're quacking too?
Yes,
That's
we're a little
good.
quacky here.
We are a little quackers. It certainly helps. Excellent. That was the 5 little ducks.
Oh, that was good. I was getting sad for a while there.
Well, at least they came back.
Yeah, I thought they got lost.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's a happy ending, and I
That
do
is,
like
yes,
happy
that's
endings.
good. Yeah, they had all their GPS on.
That they
That's
did.
right, yes.
All right, we're going to go for another clever song, and we can join in because we're going to do each line 3 times. I don't know if you've ever heard the song Alice the Camel, but that's the kind of tune that this song goes to. But it goes with our thing, and it is about chickens. This song's going to tell us about how a little chicken's born and how it grows up. And it's a lot of fun as well. Shall we give that one a try?
Yeah, I have to learn this one.
All right.
I'll be following you, Joe.
All right, you follow
Yes,
me.
don't make any mistakes, though, because then I'll make them
promise,
too.
but let's
Yes,
have a
yes,
go.
okay.
You should always try things.
That's right.
All right, let's try. This is called the chicken song. All right, so we just sing along to this one. There's no music, so be kind to us. The little hen she made a nest. The little hen she made a nest. The little hen she made a nest. So go hen go. And in the nest she laid some eggs, and in the nest she laid some eggs, and in the nest she laid some eggs. So go, hen, go. And then the hen she sat on those eggs. Then the hen she sat on those eggs. Then the hen she sat on those eggs. So go, hen, go. The egg it started to hatch. The egg it started to hatch. The egg it started to hatch.
So
go, chick, go. And the chick it grew bigger and bigger. The chick it grew bigger and bigger. The chick it grew bigger and bigger. So go, chick, go. That chick it became a rooster. The chick it became a rooster. The chick it became a rooster. So gobble doodle doo.
Hey! Okay, I brought my rooster along.
You did bring
I
your
brought my
rooster.
rooster. Yeah, that song is about my rooster.
And he has some very cool sunglasses.
He's cool, man.
on.
Yes, obviously. My bling is falling. Oh, that's a Marie bling.
It is a very silly song, but it's
It is.
also a fun song, and it tells
That
us a
was a
little
good
bit
song, yes.
about how the little chickens grow
You
up.
kept in tune there, Joe. Well done without music.
Why, thank you.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
try.
That's very good. We're doing well. That's
We
right.
are.
Yes.
All right. So, now it is for a very special time with our very special guest, because it's time to read our National Simultaneous Storytime book of the Chicken Divas. So, I'm going to hand you over to Gerry to read the story. Okay?
Thank you, Joe. You mean I'm going to be simultaneous now?
You are going to be simultaneous.
Well,
Let's do this.
let's do it. Yes. Hello, everybody. Today I am going to read Whitney and Brittany, Chicken Divas by Lucinda Gifford. This is our simultaneous read for the day. Whitney and Brittany are two gorgeous chooks, fluffy and silky with stunning good looks. They live with the elegant Dora Van Doos, and from morning till night, the chickens just snooze. Wake up, darling chickies, says Dora perplexed. I want your sweet company, not just your eggs. But Whitney and Brittany doze on, counting sheep. So what are they doing when Dora's asleep? At 9 every night, the chooks leap to their feet. They hop over fences and flap down the street. Down to Club Sparkles. They have to be fast. Come in, says Miss Razzle. You're on at past. And so on go the sequins, tiaras and bling. The curtain goes up and the chook starts to sing. And what a performance! The crowd's in a fever. It's Whitney and Brittany, the great Chicken Divas. Hey! Back in their yard, with sore wings and tired legs, the kind Chicken Divas laid Dora 2 eggs. Morning, says Dora, as she pops by the coop. But Whitney and Brittany are utterly pooped. Dozing again, Dora says with a sigh. Then a gleaming pink sequin catches her eye. And what's this pink boa? And this sparkling ring? And can that be glitter on Whitney's left wing? Dora is thinking, tonight I will snoop. Oh. So later that evening, she peeks in the coop. I knew it, thinks Dora. They're out having fun. I'm getting my glad rags. The night is still young. It's late at Club Sparkles, and in the front row, a secretive stranger is watching the show. And Whitney and Brittany are taking the floor. They wow and they dazzle, the crowd claps for more. Such wonderful chooks! Cheers the stranger. Whoopee! But who is this stranger? The crowd turns to see. It's Dora Von Doos, the famous performer. And Whitney and Brittany, see there, Dora. They rush to embrace her, sobbing with wonder. And then, being divas, they sing a jazz number. Ooh, that's fantastic. Hurrah, hurrah for the divas! Now Dora still lives with her two gorgeous chooks, fluffy and silky with stunning good looks. And during the day, they all snooze and they rest. But once the night falls, they are Foxy and the Chickettes. Hooray! What a great story. Look at that. There they are. Foxy and the Chickettes. What a wonderful story. I hope you enjoyed it.
I have to say, Gerry,
Yes?
you are an awesome book reader. I loved the way you introduced Whitney and Brittany and the characters for the Chicken Divas.
Well, it's a great story.
It's
a
lot
good
of
story.
fun.
Yes.
It certainly is. So, I think seeing Whitney and Brittany kind of went out dancing, it seems there's only really one song that we should do next. You ready to dance?
I am.
All right,
It's
let's
my
do
favourite
this.
bit. Yes. Wheels out of line.
It's hard to keep up, isn't it? Can you do it? Oh, now.
Social distancing waltz. It's
That's
called.
right.
Make sure you do this.
Are you flapping your wings?
No, I'm doing a waltz. So I don't flap my wings for the waltz.
You don't do it?
I think we're back to where we should be.
All right, this time it gets faster. So you ready?
Oh, I was just getting the hang of
Oh,
it.
we were just getting.
Yeah, I got my wings mixed up with my claps. Oh,
But we did it, didn't we?
we did, yes.
And
yes.
I think you guys can keep practicing at
I
home.
need practice too.
We'll meet you down on the story time.
Yay. Oh.
Whoa, that's a fun dance.
It is.
But I think I need to sit down for a little bit.
It's exhausting, that dance, that's for sure, huh? I'm glad I'm not a real chicken.
You guys have got a lot more energy than us, so maybe you can keep on practicing at home for the rest of the day.
Yes,
Get your little chicken wings in. Okay, we're going to do one more little song, also about down on the farm. Do you know this little piggy? Got to cheat a little bit. You can have your feet at home and do your little wiggles at home. I think Gerry's going to do it along. He's very brave. Let's do this little piggy. I'm going to use my hand. You can follow Gerry's foot.
Where's the sanitizer?
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee wee wee. I can't find my way home.
Poor little piggy. Hope he finds his way home. We'll sing it again, will we?
We do it again.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy cried wee wee wee. I can't find my way home. This little piggy cried wee wee wee. I can't find my way home.
Did you do it with your little piggies like Gerry
Yes, hey. Don't forget to wash your feet later.
did? That's probably a good idea.
Oh, look at that, eh? I better put my piggies to bed.
So while Gerry's doing that, we can move on to singing Bar Bar Black Sheep, because I think you can't really have some farm songs without Bar Bar Black
That's right.
Sheep. Do you know the songs to that one?
Me? Of course I do.
You
It's
do.
when I put my piggies away.
I'm also asking the kids at home,
Oh,
Gerry.
sorry. Just give me half a minute, kids. That's right. What are we going to sing?
Bar Bar Black Sheep.
Not a lot of
They
sheep.
probably don't know quite as many nursery songs.
Not a lot of sheep around here, is there?
Not really.
No, in fact, you can't have them in North Territory.
Don't you?
No, I thought I'd give you that bit of interesting information.
Thank you for
I thought
that.
I'd help. Yeah, well, you know.
Well, I don't know.
But the song-
I wouldn't want to be wearing a fur coat all year
No, it'd
round
be a bit
up
hot, unless you're
here.
living out of the Springs.
No,
It
still.
gets cold down there, but we're not in Alice Springs.
All right, let's find out how our Bar Bar Black Sheep is.
Yes.
Bar Bar Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Okay, you gonna join in for the next round? Do it again.
Bar Bar Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master and 1 for the dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Oh, that is a very nice nursery rhyme.
It is a nice little nursery
It
rhyme.
is, yes.
And it is a bit quieter than some of the other ones,
It
Gerry.
is, yeah. It's a bit relaxing after that chicken dance.
It is,
Yeah,
that's right.
that's right, yes.
Well, it also means that we're coming towards the end of story time here.
That's
at the
gone
library.
so quickly.
It has indeed, hasn't it?
No.
I have got a couple of things I'd like to share with you, Gerry, and with the children at home as well about story time. So, when we're talking about Chicken Divas and Whitney and Brittany, there is actually more fun to be had because there is a lot of activities that you can find online on the computer that you can do at home. There's things like you can get a colouring in page.
Woo.
There's one, I think, maybe, did you
Did you
colour
do
that
that?
one in, Gerry?
Yeah. It took me 5 minutes.
You're very
Yeah,
quick.
I am, yes.
So you can do colouring in, there's games, you can even make your own tiara as well. So there's lots of activities that you can do. So have a look for the link to National Simultaneous Storyline that you'll find in our post for story time.
Good idea.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. Also, it's a bit interesting that we have something special about chickens because we have some really cool chicken stuff ourselves because here at Taminmin Library, we also have the Funky Chicken Book Club. Have you heard
Yes.
of that?
I saw the funky chicken book up here.
We do.
It's
We
in
have
there.
a couple of chick books
Yes.
for the Funky Chicken. And so we had a competition and some children named our book club, which is for primary school age children, to join our book club. And all they need to do is read some books from the library or from home, send them in to us each month, and they can win prizes.
That's terrific.
So if you're not already a Funky Chicken Club member, then come into the library and let us know, and we can talk to you about what you need to do to become a Funky Chicken member.
And they can also learn how to raise chickens. You've
Oh,
got other
I've
books.
got books on
Yeah,
that too at
don't
the
forget this.
library, don't we?
It's a good opportunity.
We can even
Yes.
make special things about chook pens.
That's
And
right.
I have even got a book that teaches you how to make a chook swing. That's true.
You mean how to make them swing or how to sit on a swing?
How to make your own swing that they can swing on. Okay. All right. One more thing is, well, if you like to come in and find out about the Funky Chickens, well, that's the best news of all. If you haven't heard yet, the library is now open to the public.
Yay!
Yay! So come on in, have a browse, have a look for some books, and most of all, I would love it if you could come back to story time and nursery time because I really miss having you guys here. So come and join us. We're on Tuesdays and Thursdays for story time, Wednesdays for nursery time, and if you want more details, have a look on either the Taminmin Community Library Facebook page or the Litchfield Council web page. All right, well that's enough messages. I think we've got time for our goodbye song.
Oh, what's that song?
Are you happy to join in and do a little bit more percussion?
Oh, yeah, I
for
can
me,
do that.
Gerry?
Yes.
Would you help along?
I can manage that.
Okey-doke. If you've been to Storytime, you already know this song. So this is one about getting together and about reading books and how much we love them because we have a lot of fun at Storytime.
I love books too.
We do. Lots of adventures to be had. Okay. Ready? The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. We'll read big books and small books and long books and tall books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. Thank you very much for joining us for Storytime. I'd like to say a huge big thank you, Gerry, for coming along.
Thank you, Joe, for having me.
You're not a chicken. Look, you got all dressed up for us.
I know.
Thanks for joining us to have a lot of fun.
Must be a party on somewhere. Yay! Yay!
So you got anything you want to say before we go?
I hope you enjoyed today's reading, and make sure you keep reading books. The more you read, the more you know.
Very good. That's very, very true. So many adventures to be had. All right, well, thanks for joining us for Storytime. I hope you've had a lot of fun with us today for National Simultaneous Storytime, that you've just enjoyed along with, wow, about 1 million other Australian kids. So well done, you.
Million.
Yeah. Well done. All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.